Hi, I'm Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. I'm at the Cambridge House International Vancouver Resource Investment Conference 2013 here in BC. I have Luquman Shaheen of Panoro Minerals Limited, symbol PML on the TSX-V, and also listed same symbol on the Lima exchange. Welcome to SNNLive.
Well, thank you, Shelley, for having me here.
It's good to have you. Let's get right into Panoro. Tell me about Panoro.
Well, Panoro Minerals, we're a copper exploration company focused on Peru. We have a large portfolio of projects, all of them in Peru. And our main project is the Cotabambas copper, gold, and silver project, where we just announced in September a 404 million ton resource.
It's huge. So let's talk about Peru. Tell me about the climate, the political climate. I'm sure investors have questions about that, so tell me.
Well, Peru is a great mining country, has a long history of mining, has a very stable political environment for the mining sector. We've had 5 consecutive democratically elected, very pro-investment, pro-mining governments. And Peru is a country that is very dependent on mining. It's about half of its exports come from mining. It's a major worldwide producer of copper, of gold, of lead, of zinc. And we're very happy to be in Peru, and we're not in Peru by accident. We're there because of this, the climate and the geology.
Where would the offtake go from your operation?
Well, we're currently in the exploration stage and looking forward to starting scoping and feasibility studies. But most of the copper concentrate, we're primarily a copper exploration company, most of the copper concentrate produced in the country is shipped offshore to China, to Japan, or other parts of the Far East for the production of copper.
So, do you have infrastructure or the layout and plan to put it in?
Yeah, the infrastructure into our main project, Cotabambas, is good right now. We have a nice access road. It's a 4-hour drive from a city of 1 million people. We have water available right at site, and low voltage power again right at site. But within the vicinity of the country that we're working in, there are more than half a dozen other large copper exploration projects that are further advanced than ours, and with associated infrastructure, power, water, concentrate pipelines, access roads, all being developed. So we expect the infrastructure situation to get even better by the time we're ready for production.
So what about the price of copper in comparison to your excavation costs in time? I mean, I'm talking generalities.
Right. It's still a little early because we haven't started our feasibility studies, but in general, if you look at what could be the price of our copper production for us, you have to look at what is our grade. We have a very high grade, a 200 million ton zone that runs at 0.85% copper equivalent, which is a very good grade, and the high grade mineralization starts at or near surface, so you'll be able to get access to that high grade mineralization very soon. So we expect an operating cost that is going to be very attractive, and we expect that the medium and long-term copper price to be strong as well because of China and other industrial development around the world. So I think the fundamentals for the cost and price of copper to be very strong, and we think once we finish our scoping and feasibility studies, we'll demonstrate that we have a very rich and attractive project.
What's your background?
I'm an engineer. I did my undergraduate degree in civil engineering. I did my MBA, both here in Vancouver. I spent 16 years in consulting engineering, working for the mining sector on scoping studies, engineering studies. I lived in Peru for 5 years. I've lived or worked in Peru and other parts of Latin America for 16 or 17 years. So, I'm born in Pakistan, raised in Canada, but lived and worked mostly in Latin America.
So that's known as getting around.
Well, that's just the world that we live in right now, so there's a lot of opportunities there, and very fortunate to have had the opportunity to work for a long period of time in Peru.
It's really nice hearing your story. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a website, if you don't mind.
Sure. Panoro's website is www.panoro.com.
Spell it.
PANORO.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luquman Shaheen from Panoro Minerals Limited, PML on the TSX Venture, and the same symbol on the Lima. You're on the Lima exchange. That's interesting too. This is Shelley Kraft coming on SNNLive. We're at the Cambridge House International Vancouver Resource Investment Conference 2013. It's great to have you. Nice meeting you.